Okay class, algebraic fractions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a mixture of timesing, dividing, adding and subtracting algebraic fractions. And so the following examples, write the following as single algebraic fractions. Now the thing to remember with these is that all the rules we already know about how to do them with numbers and BIDMAS still apply here. And so all we're doing is combining lots of things that we already know. So the first one we're going to look at is AB over CD divided by BC over AD. So the way we're going to combine these is from our knowledge of how we divide fractions. We keep this one the same, we make this a multiplication, and then we do the reciprocal of this. We keep it, change it, flip it. So this now looks like A over B over CD times by A over D over BC. And we know that when we have a multiplication, we can cancel anything on the numerator with anything on the denominator. Two numerators we can't cancel, two denominators we cannot cancel either. So this B is on the numerator, this B is on the denominator. They can cancel with each other to become 1 and 1, which we don't need to write. And then the other bit of cancelling is the D with the D, the numerator with the denominator. And then where people might go wrong with this question is to think that the A can cancel with the A or the C with the C, but they can't because they're both numerators and both denominators. So our answer now is A times A squared, C times C over C squared. And that is our answer to that one. The next one we are now going to look at, example 1b, 1 over 2x plus 1 over 3y plus 4. So we have three things that we're going to add together. Two of them are fractions, one isn't. Now when we have something that isn't a fraction, it kind of is a fraction, it's just over a denominator of 1. So we are adding these fractions together, and the way to add fractions is to have a common denominator. So 2 and 3, the common denominator would be a 6. X and y, they're different, there's nothing in common there, so xy. So our common denominator would be 6xy. So this first fraction we would need to times by 3y on the numerator and denominator. The second fraction we would need to times by 2x, numerator and denominator. And this last fraction we would need to times by 6xy and 6xy. So this would now look like 3y, 1 times 3y, over 6xy, which is what we get when we times these, plus 2x over 6xy, plus 4 times 6, 24 xy over 6xy. So there is our common denominator of 6xy. So then we have 3y plus 2x plus 24xy. They're all different terms, so they are not going to be collected together, all over 6xy. And that is our answer to example 1.